What's good YouTube, this is Fresh Pair and today I'll be sharing my first impressions about the Under Armour Curry 4. Steph Curry has been rocking the shoe in the NBA Finals and pairs are expected to drop this September. But before that, based on the images and what we know and do not know at this point, let's take a brief look at the shoe. First, the silhouette. The Curry 4 is no doubt a high top. Others say that it's like a boxing shoe, and I must say that it does look like it, but that's beside the point. The point is that it is a high top, and I'm calling it now. This will still play like a low top. The reason is that the Curry 4 looks like it has a knitted upper, particularly the material at the ankle, instep, top of the foot and heel. It's basically a sleeve, and the concept is really not new if you ask me. The only difference is that the sleeve can be tightened because the laces extend all the way to the top. The Curry 4 ditches the traditional tongue. Instead, the shoe uses what looks like a one-piece upper with overlays. The lacing system looks straightforward, nothing too fancy, but I expect the laces to adequately pull the sides of the shoe real tight and close. It can be great for that snug and one-to-one fit at the midfoot, which can also enhance the overall support of the shoe. The Curry 4 has perforations at the toe box and we all expect them to be for added ventilation. I don't have high hopes for its breathability though, mainly because the perforations don't look wide and deep enough. The holes don't seem to allow enough airflow, but that's just a guess at this point. Now I don't really mind since ventilation is not my priority. We don't have info yet about the specific type of midsole used in the Curry 4 for cushioning, but from the looks of it, the midsole appears to be foam material. It seems to run full length and it is said to be sloping. In other words, it starts higher at the heel section then thins out towards the forefoot. I expect no less than great court feel at the front, and I can only hope that the foam midsole is not too stiff at the heel because that's where impact protection is most needed. Otherwise, the heel cushioning may not be too different from the Curry 3. The outsole of the Curry 4 that we have seen so far is translucent. Others may feel doubtful about the court grip because the outsole is translucent, but I won't be surprised if the traction remains good, or at least average, if the rubber compound used is the same as the one in the Curry 3. The traction pattern seems to be radial. The circular forefoot treads radiate outwards, then intersect with the circular treads coming from the heel section. Now the treads look thick at the heel and thin at the forefoot. I doubt that the traction is designed for outdoor courts. Most likely it is not. The Curry 4 also seems to feature a plastic shank at the midfoot and it is visible at the bridge of the shoe. The shoe could possibly have arch support judging by the midsole design. There's also an outrigger at the medial of the forefoot, which is to be expected here, and then you have what appears to be flex grooves at the lateral of the forefoot, most likely for increased flexibility during push-offs. Finally, the overlay at the sides of the upper is probably meant to reduce the stretch of the upper material during sharp cuts and other side-to-side motions. Now overall, the containment of the shoe should be good. At this point, I think the Curry 4 is a step forward compared to the Curry 3 in terms of performance, but that's just my humble opinion. So tell me your thoughts about the Curry 4. Also, stay tuned for my detailed performance review once I'm able to grab a pair, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me as well on Instagram for updates. Check my blog for more info. All the links are posted in the description box of this video. This is Fresh Pair signing out for today. Peace!